everybody, welcome back to Linux for Everyone, and welcome home. Oh, I'm so excited to be saying that again. 3 years ago, I put this channel on hiatus. 3 days after I revived the channel, Valve announced 3 hardware products. Several of you have already asked this. You totally knew about this, and that's why you came back, right? No, I honestly didn't. The timing is just... it could not be more perfect. I was obviously very excited. I just devoured as much content as I could about it all day long. I was posting on Mastodon. I was watching both of Digital Foundry's videos, which are excellent if you want a real deep dive into like the tech specs and the insights that come from a deep understanding of what those tech specs are and how they affect gaming. I was very, very excited. So I'm not doing the hardware recap, the announcements, the reaction to the announcements, nothing like that, because I feel like there's plenty of it out there. I wanted to give it a couple days, let the dust settle, and come at you with something more conversational, more opinionated maybe. This week, IGN said Valve just entered the console wars. And I've seen some YouTubers and some of the gaming press echoing that same thing, saying this new Steam machine is finally Valve's answer to the Xbox and PlayStation. No. The Steam machine is not a console. It's not a response to any other console. It's not trying to compete with any other console. Consoles, by definition, are locked down. They are walled gardens. You can't install whatever you want. You can't tweak whatever you want. You're buying into a closed ecosystem. And see, this is where Linux shines so bright. Linux isn't locked down. It's so open and flexible that it gives companies like Valve the freedom to build devices that don't have to answer to Microsoft, that don't have to conform. Plus, it gives them the freedom to take all that complexity we associate with PC hardware and running Windows and simplify it. Don't worry about the compatibility layers, the drivers, the game updates, the OS updates, the firmware updates. That's all taken care of. And SteamOS isn't locked to a single storefront. Your games don't expire. You don't need to pay extra money to save your games online or pay extra money to play multiplayer matches. It's also worth mentioning I cannot find the word console anywhere in Valve's own marketing materials or any of their landing pages because Valve isn't making a console. They're not even pretending to. I mean, here's the thing. Valve doesn't need to take away any market share from Nintendo or Microsoft or Sony. The PC gaming audience is 3 times larger than all of the console audience combined. Valve already sits on top of the biggest gaming platform on Earth. So what's Valve doing with the Steam machine? Why are they doing this with the Steam machine? What's the point? Valve is building the Steam machine to give people new and exciting ways to interface with their PC game library, regardless of what operating system those games were designed for. Think about it like this. Building a PC is awesome. It's cathartic. I totally recommend doing it at some point in your life, but it's also time-consuming and research-intensive, and you have to have a pretty strong knowledge of all of these different parts and how they interact with each other and what their performance profile is like and the power needs and all this stuff. Sometimes the sheer amount of choice involved can be paralyzing, It can be overwhelming. Builders like Falcon Northwest and Main Gear and Origin, they all know this. And Valve understands this too. So Valve is sort of opening up the aperture of PC gaming. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. It's creating a variety of entry points for old and new PC gamers alike. Because the easier it is to get into PC gaming, the easier it is to stay in PC gaming. The more time people will spend there. And that's the business that Valve is in. Valve doesn't care about the console wars. Valve is absolutely fine. Valve cares about making it effortless to play your PC games however you want to play them, which means you're probably going to buy more of them. In my opinion, that's the entire strategy, and it's perfect. And here's the part I love the most. And you'll hear this a lot from me, and I think as time continues to progress, you'll hear it more and more often from other people. Linux is the secret ingredient that makes it all possible. Open platform, open ideas, and a company like Valve who is willing to build smart, consumer-friendly products on top of that. So yeah, I don't think that we should look at the Steam machine as a console. I don't think that we should associate the console war mentality with it, all the toxicity that comes with it, all the comparisons and the fanboying and the fangirling and just none of that. None of that. It's so much more, and it's so much more enabling and so much more open, and it's so awesome, and I cannot wait. So I think that's going to do it for this one. Yeah, I think that's all I have to say. Yeah, right. I have so much more to say. Seriously, though, if you liked this video, hit the like button and maybe subscribe if you kind of like the vibe around here. And if you didn't like this video, you're probably not watching anymore anyway, but that's cool, you know? It's not for everybody. And listen, sincerely, I am so grateful to all of you who stuck around for the 3 years that I was gone, and incredibly humbled and incredibly grateful for all the comments on my last video saying that, you know, announcing that L4E was back. I'm looking forward to seeing all of you in the next video, and until then, you know what to do. Take care, and take care of each other. This is not my home. I'm staying at my family's little beach trailer. My aunt and my mom are normally the ones taking care of it and staying here. And they've obviously decorated it, but it's fine. It's very beachy. It's very cozy.